Today I'm going to be telling you about Toncoin and how you can trade it on PrimeXBT's platform. Toncoin, also known as the Ton or the Open Network, was originally created by Telegram back in 2018, where it was known as RAM. However, after some US SEC battles, they ceased involvement with the currency, and later on it was overtaken by an open source community. Toncoin is known for its fast transactions, scalability, and reliability, as well as integration with apps. So let's dive right into it. I'm going to be going through cryptocurrencies coin market cap, where you can view obviously many cryptocurrencies, their ranking in terms of which is the highest, market cap, volume traded, and price. So for today's example, I'm going to be taking us through Toncoin. Now, Toncoin is currently number 9 in terms of top 10 cryptocurrencies traded. Now, you can see that currently price is trading at around $5.39. There's been a lot of news about Toncoin in the recent events of the Telegram CEO being allegedly arrested and hit with subpoenas. So I'm going to take us through a bit about it, where you can find it, and more specifically, how you can trade it on the PrimeXBT platform. So as you can see, currently Toncoin has a market cap of around $13 billion, which is quite high. Recently, trading volume has actually decreased quite a lot, and you can view this on the CoinMarketCap platform. So let's dive right into it, and let me show you how you can trade Toncoin on the PrimeXBT platform. So if you haven't already set up an account, you can do so by going through the main PrimeXBT login page. I've already got some funding in here, and I've already gone through the process to verify myself. So for today's purpose, I'm simply going to show you how you can transfer funding out of your current wallet and into the crypto futures trading platform, which is where I'm going to be executing some positions to show you how you can do so yourself. So it's pretty simple. You literally just click on transfer, okay? And you can choose whichever wallet you want to take from. So in this scenario, I'm going to take from in this scenario, I would like to move USD Tether. So I'm going to move it from my wallet address, and I'm going to move it into my crypto futures trading account, right? So I'm going to move, let's say, $1,000, and you can see I've got $20,000 that I'm allowed to move. If I want to move the full max, you can click on max. I just want to move 1,000 for today's tutorial. So I click confirm. You can then see here on the bottom right corner that the transfer has now been completed. I then go on to the section where it says trade. I click on crypto futures platform. You can now see that my funding and my equity has gone up. So I now have funding in my account. And let me show you a bit about how you can trade Toncoin and where you can find it thereafter. Okay, so now that we have funding in our account, it's pretty simple. All I'm going to do, or as you can already see, I've got Toncoin loaded, but if you don't have Toncoin loaded or favorite it as one of the assets you would like to trade, it's super simple. You come into the search bar, I type in Ton, I can favorite it if I want. It has a little blue star now, so it'll always be there. I click on Ton and it'll bring up this chart. Now this is pretty much the terminal in which you can execute your positions on. And if you have a look over here, you can pretty much see all of our detailed information. So we have, our free margin, our equity. This is the account I'm trading within. You can see the current price. This is the trading view integration, which is very cool, I think. So you can come and choose which time frame you want to be on. You can use the various tools we have to offer through trading views integration. And then the bottom left corner, this is pretty much where you're going to see all your positions running. So it's pretty obvious. It says position. So if I click buy or sell at any given point in time, it's going to show me that I have now got a position running. If I've got a limit order, for example, that will fill over here. So that might be in the form of, say, a stop market order or a limit order. And then you'll also be able to see any of the fills. So for example, if you do have a limit order or a stop order, when it does get filled, it'll pop up in here and you should get a notification thereafter. You can then also see all your trade history, your statistics of how you're doing from a trading perspective, various transactions, your current equity, and your activity log. So the main ones that I think are quite important to know are obviously your position sizing,
where your positions are currently running, and obviously your history to see, did I get closed out for profit? Did I get closed out for a loss? So I'm going to take us through how you can have a look at the sort of market execution point of view. So if you have a look over here, this is pretty much order book. It's showing you all the data flowing through here. You can see all the volume, the current price, how much ton is getting pushed through the platform at any given point in time. So for today's example, I'm going to show you how you can buy and sell. I'm currently on an isolated margin of around 10. If you want to change that, you simply press the little cross button. You can then choose which margin type you want. Do you want cross? Do you want isolated? So I like isolated. I can then manage which leverage I want to be on. So for this example, I want to be on 2 times, or let's say I want to change it to 10 times. And then I simply click set. Okay. It then changes it for me. And then you can still see here now it tells you what your margin type is. If you would like to buy or sell, you simply just toggle between these 2 functions here. It's a really easy interface to sort of navigate around. Okay. And in this example, let's say I want to buy today at current market price of 3.8377. So I simply click amount 1. I then go and click my place order. Boom. It then tells me, yeah, okay, cool. Do I want to enable one-click trading? I always recommend just kind of manually executing your positions. And just in case something happens and you by accident press something, I will then click the button and it says my order is now placed. Okay. So here you can see, okay, cool. I'm trading Toncoin now. This is the asset I'm in. This is the side I've chosen. So I'm wanting to buy with the market. I bought 1 contract. I have an entry price of around 5.3892. And you can also see then your position leverage, etc., your current exposure. Right now, we can see one thing we need to edit, which is our take profit and stop loss. You simply click on this little pencil button. It'll pop up with this little place, take profit and stop loss widget. I will then simply want to change this, right? So remember, if we're buying, we are long, and I want to take profit. I'm not going to take profit at a price lower than where I'm currently at, because that means I'm going to be taking a loss, right? So if we have 5.3892, I need price to go to $7 in order for me to make money. So let's say, for example, I want to take profit of 7. That means I'm going to realize around, say, $1.61. It's a very small position I'm running just for example purposes. And let's say I want price to stop me out in case it goes against me. Remember, it needs to be a lower order than what your current market execution price is. So I will need to set this at, say, 3 or 4. In this example, I'm going to do 4. So you can see that my stop loss now would be around 1.3892 USD tether, which is the dollar value. I then click set. You will then see now that this has been updated, right? So your take profit will show on the left-hand side. Your stop loss will show on the right-hand side. It will then show you what your unrealized profit is. And obviously, if you want to realize this position, so let's say, for example, you don't want to wait until your take profit level, or maybe you don't want to take any more downside risk, you simply close the position, right? And that's by clicking this little X button. It'll pop up another widget saying, hey, do you actually want to close this position right now? So I will say yes, close position. Boom. It then has taken my order out of the activity log, right? If I go into my history now, you can go and see that I have now, originally I executed a buy position, okay? And remember, if I'm buying with the market, I need someone to take this from me, right? So I need to sell it to someone. I need seller on the other side of me that is willing to purchase this 1 Toncoin, for example, at a given rate. So hence why you will see the word sell. It doesn't necessarily mean that you were in a sell position. It just means that your order has now been executed on the sell side of things, which means it's now being closed. So that will then show you, okay, cool. In this example, I only realized $0.004. So a plus 0.15% return. You can go have a look at your statistics. It'll then now show you, okay, cool. So every sort of position you take, and in terms of turnover, etc., you will see here in the statistics tab the total of that, right? So that's pretty much it in terms of if you wanted to execute a position from a buy side of things. If you wanted to do a sell, it will literally be the same thing. Let's say, for example, I want to press sell now. I'll place the sell order. It will then pop up here. Okay, similar to how I explained a long position, right? If I would like to protect myself in a sell scenario, I'm wanting to short the market, which basically means I need price to go lower than where it currently is in order for me to make money. So my take profit cannot be higher than my entry price. It needs to be lower. So in this example, I'll have it say it's set at 4, and then my stop loss scenario would need to be above my entry price. So let's say, for example, I want my stop price at 6. Then again, it will tell you what your estimated profit and loss will be. You click set, it then popped up here. Okay. The same sort of scenario where I said your take profit will be on the left-hand side and your stop loss will be on the right-hand side. Then that means that you're covered in terms of your position. Again, if you want to get out of this because maybe you're not happy with the position right now and you want to trade something else, then you simply click the close button, which is over there. It says all proactive orders will be canceled. You say confirm, boom, you're out of that trade now, right? So if you go have a look at your history, you will then pretty much see all of your sells and your buys. So remember what I explained now, pretty much the opposite. If you're selling, you want someone that is willing to buy this position from you on the other side. Hence why you will see these market orders coming through as buy positions. It's not necessarily meaning that you were in a buy position. It just means that the order executed in a way where you are now out of your position. So you had to find an equal buyer on the other side. So that's pretty much a summary of how you can use the crypto futures trading platform and how you can trade Toncoin. I think it's a really valuable platform. It's super easy to use. It's got a lot of statistics and you can see pretty much all of your orders. The trading view sort of integration is really nice. You can also see here my positions that I was in previously. There was a buy and a sell, for example, which is what I just showed you now. And yeah, that's pretty much in summary how you can trade Toncoin on the crypto futures trading platform. I hope this was a little bit of value to you, and I'll see you in the next video.